Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC Network. And our first round action is about to go down. Let's get down to the first tee, see how this unfolds. Okay, and about 145 yards left. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. "16 feet. Ooh. And this for the par. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 125 yards to the pin. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And he is on. And this is for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And one under for the day after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, so far so good for this one. And about $125 away. This is heading towards the green. And about 6 feet to go here. And that'll drop for birdie. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. All right, and he's on. And this for the birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And they will stay in second place after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And from here it's about 240 yards to the pin. That's just poor luck on that approach. A bit too much club on that one. Whoa! And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 175 yards to the pin. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. Oh my goodness. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one drops for par. He will fall out of first place after that. Wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. Oh well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks. And about 245 yards to the pin. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And this putt is for birdie. And the 8th hole is next. And here's an 8-iron. This is going towards the green here. And I apologize, looks like that shot actually ended up in the rough. And this putt to save par. And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And on to the 9th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. About 100 yards to the pin. And this one's heading towards the green. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. For the bird. And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in 2nd place. Just a magnificent display of power here. And a $190 out here. This one's looking a bit long, folks. And in the end, I think that's going to play on the green here. And this putt is for par. And a nice putt. And currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. Ooh, almost. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And this putt is for birdie. And the putt will drop. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 120 yards out from here. This one's heading for the green. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And for the par. Okay, and still holding steady in second place after that hole. Immense power on this drive, folks. And this putt's for birdie. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And now teeing off on the par 5. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 250 from the pin. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this for the birdie. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. All right, and currently sitting at 10 under after that one. And that means he's in second place here on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And going with the 6 iron. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Didn't have enough club on that one. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And the par putt drops. And he is just really stacking the birdies here today on the scorecard. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And from 150 yards. Going with a pitching wedge here. Okay, he is on. This one's right around 8 feet. And that one goes in for the bird. And with that, he will move into a tie for first. And just a powerful drive here. And from 150 yards out. And going with the 9 iron. And heading for the green. 23 feet to go. Ooh, and just inches away. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt drops for par. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. Second round action here, folks. We are ready to go. I hope you are too. Let's get down to that first tee. And he had a very good round last time out. Pretty sure we're going to see more of the same here today. From 145 yards out. Here is the pitching wedge. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan. And nothing wrong with that shot. And from 135 away. Here's a pitching wedge. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And about 4 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And 2 under for the day after that one. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And a promising looking shot here. About 100 yards to the pin from here. This one's looking pretty good. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And that one will go for birdie. And moving down on the leaderboard after that one and into second place. And just launched this drive. From 240 yards away. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this one's for birdie. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And they will stay in second place after that hole. I think you'll like that. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one's looking good, folks. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And from about 250 yards out. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. And about 5 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And they're 7 under par for the round after that hole. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. It looks like a 7 iron. And this one's for birdie. And after that hole, staying fast in the 2nd place on the leaderboard. And look at this drive go! Going for days. About 13 feet away. And that one goes for birdie. And after that hole, staying right there in 2nd place. And that was a powerful, powerful drive. And about 190 yards to the pin. Going with the 6 iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. 12 feet to go here. And that one drops for the birdie. And just look at the amount of birdies on that scorecard. And definitely one of the reasons for that 9 under on the scorecard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And this is looking fairway bound. From 240 yards out. And here's the 3-wood. very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent little putt there. Okay, and still holding steady in second place after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. "28 feet to the cup from here. So close." And tapping in for the par. And 10 under is the score after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And fantastic distance on this drive. From about 145 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Looking good. And it would appear that shot actually ended up in the rough. Oh man. And nicely done from the rough. Okay, currently sitting at 11 under after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is needed to save par. And a good putt. 11 under is the score after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. From 225 yards. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt's for birdie. And they are 12 under for the day after that one. And setting up on the 16th tee. And here's the 6-iron. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Oh. This one's for par. And 12 under for the day after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. This one's looking good. And about 5 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And moving on to the 18th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 180 yards to the pin. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. And that one will drop for birdie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the third round of this event. We're going right down to the first hole to pick up on the action. Now, he's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. Well, you'll probably like that. This putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after the first hole, starting the round at 1 under par. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And this shot's looking pretty good. And with that, he will be putting. And this one's about 8 feet. And that'll drop for birdie. Currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. I think you'll like that. From 125 yards out. And this one's looking pretty good. And this putt is for birdie. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. All right, here's the 4th hole. That looks like the hybrid. And he's got to be happy with that. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup. For the bird. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. And this shot's looking promising. From here, about 225 to the pin. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. And that approach is kind of messed by the wind, I believe. And this putt's for birdie. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And this drive's just smoking, folks. And about 175 yards away here. And here's a hybrid shot. And I think he may have overshot the green. And that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Too much club, I think. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. This one's looking pretty good so far. I think he'll be happy with that. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one goes in for the bird. And let's see what the 8th has in store today. I think that's the hybrid. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. And just not enough club on that one. And they're about 3 feet away here. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. And this is for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. Currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And from 175 yards out. I think this might be a bit long. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And moving on to the 11th hole. And look at the distance on this. You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And this putt's for birdie. And look at this scorecard, quite a few birdies. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. All right, and he's on the green. And about 10 feet to go here. For the birdie. Okay, and currently sitting at 10 under par after that one. I think he'll like that. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. This is going towards the green here. And this for the birdie. Ooh, that looked good. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. All right, and after that one, 10 under is the score for the day. And I think he will like that. He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 11 under par after that one. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 15th hole. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. This one's about 7 feet away. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 12 under par. And I think he's going to like that. And this for the birdie. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 13 under par for the day. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. Okay, and from 150 yards out. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. Oh! And right at that pin, folks. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, sitting at 14 under par. And this putt is essential for saving par. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good time here on the TGC network. And it is about to go down here on this par 4 first hole. Let's get down there now and see what happens. And let's see if he can continue with his stellar play here today. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. And he's going to have to be careful here, folks. He's deep down into that rough. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And I think he'll like that from 24 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. I think we'll find some fairway here. From here, it's about 100 yards to the pin. Okay, he is now on the green. And this one's for birdie. And a decent putt. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Going with a pitching wedge here. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. All right, and he's on the green now. This one's about 9 feet away. For the birdie. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 3. And looks like a 6-iron. And this for the birdie. Oh, that was so close. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, 2 under for the day. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And that's a bit of bad luck. He's in the water here. From 205 yards out. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. And for the par. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And a promising looking shot here. And about 150 yards to the pin. Poor luck on that approach shot. And the wind getting the better of them there. Oh goodness. And no problems, it seems, getting out of that bunker and into the cup for the birdie. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Well, that shot's looking not too good. And he's probably going to like that. From here, this is about 10 feet away. Ooh, that was very close. And for the par. And that one will drop. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. And going with the 6 iron. I think this shot might be a bit long. Well, turns out that one is safely on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Just missing here. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And 3 under for the day after that one. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 145 yards to the pin. Going with the 8 iron. Nothing wrong with that. And about 16 feet left to go. And that putt will drop for birdie. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And just a huge drive here. And about 155 yards out. This one's heading for the green. From 14 feet. Oh, that was close. This is looking like 17 feet from here. And that one will drop for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And this is looking fairway bound. Oh, and that shot will drop. And after that one, they're 6 under for the day. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Going with the 6 iron. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And they are sitting at 7 under par for the event. And he's probably not happy about that shot. And that shot has ended up in the rough again. I would definitely take this lie over the last one, though. And 11 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one. Okay, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that one, sitting at 8 under par for the day. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From 245 yards out. Missing the approach on that one. Too much club. And this to save the par. Solid putt. and sitting at 8 under par after that hole. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. And here's the 6 iron. And I think he will like that. 14 feet to go. And that one will go for birdie. And after that one, currently sitting at 9 under par. I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. From 15 feet. And that one's going to go for par. And after that hole, currently sitting at 9 under par. And he'll be happy with that. And this next putt is for a final round score of 62. Oh goodness, that was almost in. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here.